Hi, today we are going to be factorizing x squared plus 2x plus 1. So now the first thing which you do when you're factorizing is that you want to look at your last term and you want to look at the middle term. So now when you look at the last term, you are looking for its sign like that. So here we can see that its sign is positive. We'll get into that later, what means for being the last sign being positive and the last sign being negative, right? But then the thing you're going to do is that you're just going to open your brackets like this, and then of course you're going to write an x here, you're going to write an x there. So now because the last sign, this last sign, the sign of the last term is a positive, then you know that the signs which are going to be in between are going to be the same. But when they are the same, they are the same as the sign of the middle term. So now you know that the signs are going to be the same and they're going to be what? Positive. And then you go to the last term and you look for the factors of that last term, which will give you the middle term when you add them. So we can say 1 is equals to 1 times 1. And when you add this one and this one, they give you 2. So here I'm going to put 1 and then I'm going to put 1. And then you have factorized this statement. So to check if you have factorized correctly, you do the double face whereby you say 1 times x, it's x, right? And then 1 times x, it's another x. And these two, you add them and you get what? 2x like that. So that's how you factorize the first thing. So now let's just say you are given x squared plus 3x minus 4, right? Okay, so now we're just gonna open our two brackets like this. Then after opening our two brackets, we're gonna say an x and an x. So now we look at this last term, but its sign, since its sign is negative, that means that the signs in the brackets are not going to be the same. So we're going to have a positive and a negative, that we already know. And then now, so let's just say positive and negative. And then now, because we have two different signs, we go look at this last term, 4, and say 4, what are the factors of 4? You can have 4 times 1, and you can have 2 times 2. So now because here you had a minus, these factors which we have found, we are going to see if we subtract them, can we get 3? So if you have a 4 minus 1, you get 3, right? So now you had a what? A 4 and minus 1. So you're going to have a positive 4 and a minus 1. And we have factorized that. And to check if you factorized correctly, you'd say 4 times x, it's 4x. You would say x times negative 1, it's negative x. And then you add these two, 4x plus negative x, which will give you what? 3x. And you're factorized properly. And thank you for watching this video, guys. And that is how you factorize trinomials for grade 8.